Welcome to Human Neuroscience. This video will guide you through various features of the Canvas site, orienting you to important information. We will start by looking at the series of tabs on the left-hand side of this page, and we will begin by clicking on Announcements. So doing so will take you to the announcements page, in which you will find various postings that I have made in order to keep you apprised of events related to the course or to scheduling issues. Here we see that there's various postings here related to the study sections that have been arranged, and also alerting you to the posting of lecture slides in the relevant modules of the modules page here. If we go to click on the syllabus page, you will be taken to a page that allows you to download a copy of the syllabus, which is something I highly recommend that you do. The syllabus page also has a course summary, providing you with links to each of the lectures and their Zoom links. To join a lecture, just click on this link, and assuming Zoom is on your computer and working appropriately, you should be taken to the lecture. And if the link is to office hours, correspondingly, clicking on this link will take you to the Zoom office hour session. Perhaps the most important and informative link in this margin is the modules link. So the modules link will provide you with a wealth of information, starting off with information that relates to various resources and support structures available at the university, such as the Career Center, the Disability Resources and Services Center, various links to both student health services and financial services, student organizations, and so on. There's also links here to advisors and advising information. Below that, you will find the Getting Started module includes a video that will orient you to the Canvas website, which is what you are looking at right now. And then there is a video where I've had the opportunity to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about my background and my interest in neuroscience and how it evolved. There's also a written bio available for your review by clicking on this link. In addition, my office hours are listed here. All you need do to attend office hours is click on this link, and it will open Zoom and allow you to join this session. Similarly, there are links to office hours by the teaching assistant. Below this is the course information module, which provides just a description of the course objectives, relevant policies, and technology requirements. So I particularly encourage you to review the technology requirements as they outline all the bits of technology that you require to access the full scope of resources available in the course and through this Canvas website. Below that are several modules that are all topic-oriented. These are the topics that we will be covering in the course, and they are listed here in sequential order. Within each of these modules, you'll see that there's an overview that will orient you to the topic of discussion for this particular lecture or series of lectures. There will be a section devoted to providing you with links to the lecture slides. These are here in PDF version. So I do not post the PowerPoint files themselves because they're too large. They tend to contain a lot of graphics or videos, and therefore I have converted the lecture slides to PDFs, which is a platform-free format. So for each of these files, there are basically two versions. There's a version that will have the word slides in the title, and this is a PDF of the full view of the slides in a PowerPoint lecture. The notes version, so this is the same title, with the word notes in it. It provides you with a PDF that will have miniaturized graphics of the slides in the left-hand side of the page and lines for writing notes on the right-hand side. So you can use these to create your notes for further study. And in this particular module, there is a PDF of the first chapter of the book. So this is here for your review. I started placing this file here a few years ago when it became apparent that some internet providers were somewhat slow in providing textbooks to students who had ordered them. So in order not to delay your studies, I have prepared this PDF of the first chapter so that you can get at the material at your earliest convenience. Each module will also contain a section for the video. So this is a link to the recorded lecture. There will often be supplemental sections as well, providing you with either supplemental readings, supplemental video, and the like. This is basically a section that will vary from module to module. Some of the sections, some of the resources available in the supplemental sections are really extremely useful. For example, in the supplemental video section of this module on visual system, you'll find that this link will take you to a page with many other links to useful videos available on the internet discussing the kind of material that we are covering in class. Some of these links are making available to you some unusual, sometimes rare video. Here, for example, is a link to a video of an interview with Oliver Sacks, who is quite a famous neurologist who's written several bestseller books in which he describes the life and issues of various fascinating patients with various neurological diseases or disorders. And in this interview, he talks about his own neurologically based difficulty, which is one that affects his ability to recognize people by face. Also, you'll see that there are often study aids that are available at the bottom end of these modules. So this includes worksheets or useful tabulations of information. Also study terms that help you organize your exam review efforts. So below all the topic-oriented modules are several modules to assist you in your study efforts and in your efforts to prepare assignments for the course. Here, for example, is a module devoted to describing the student presentation assignment. So this provides you with details of the assignment and also provides you with examples of previous submissions for this assignment that you can use to model or at least guide your own effort. Below that, there's a module devoted to providing you with material that will assist you in reviewing for exams. That includes review PowerPoints or recordings of review sessions. And below that, there is a module devoted to recommendations on how to approach studying for the class. So human neuroscience is notoriously dense in terms of the amount of information you're required to learn. And so there are often sort of best practices on how to study this kind of material. So below the modules page is the assignments page, which lists the various assignments and exams. Below that is a link to discussions. So clicking on the discussion tab, you'll find various sections devoted to discussion board prompts, to open forum discussions where you can ask questions or discuss class issues with other students. Discussions link is the grades link. So clicking on this will take you to a spreadsheet which will outline your grades on various exams and assignments. Below that is the library link. The library link will take you to this very informative page where there are many links to scientific databases that might be helpful in preparation of your student presentation. And below the library link is the Zoom link. So when you want to attend a lecture, you need only click on the start and it will take you to the lecture or take you to the office hour session that is in progress. Below that is the Echo 360 link, which is not terribly useful these days. This was a mechanism by which class lectures would be automatically recorded and be available for student review. Since we are no longer giving in-class lectures, this link is not terribly useful at this time. The rubrics link will take you to rubrics used to grade the assignment. And the studio link, this is a new offering, a new feature on Canvas. The studio link will take you to an application that will allow you to record your own video sessions, which would include the kind of session that you would need to put together for the student presentation. Finally, the attendance link. Clicking on this link will take you to an application called Quickly, which is the preferred program used by the university to monitor attendance. So with that, I think you are well oriented to the course. I hope this is all helpful to you, and I wish you great success.